Welcome back to Almaty, Kazakhstan. Men's 56 kilo IWF World Championships. The World Championships of weightlifting. And these men, pound for pound, are absolutely the best amongst them. Quite a start list as well. And it involves these men. Qinyi Yang, top athlete from Chinese Taipei, expects to come in at 115 kilos in the snatch. The South American champion Gonzalez from Colombia, competed here last year, bombed out in the end. Kim of Vietnam, second of the Asian Games recently, solid athlete. There's the Thai athlete, second at the Junior World Championships in 2014. Thais have a number of good lifters in the lighter categories. From Kazakhstan, he'll get a big cheer. Ali Chonte, who last year finished 7th in the World Championships. A good 30 kilos adrift from the top men, which includes this man, Beijing Olympic champion Qinzhong Long, who has had a very tough time in just making it here. Wu, of course, the other world champion in this category from China. People's Republic of Korea, Yun Shot, who is the favourite for today. The Asian Championships just a month ago, 298 kilos was his total, not far off the world record. And let's not forget this man though, Tran Le Quoc of Vietnam. He finished 4th at the recent Asians. Scarantino, 2013 Junior European champion from Italy, put in a solid performance last year at the World Championships, getting used to this stage now. Sergio Rodriguez of Colombia, Pan American champion of 2013. 2 Colombians in the lineup. Majid Asghari of Iran, 2010 and 12 European champion. The Iranians have a ton of great lifters, especially the supers, where the Olympic champion is returning. Li Fabin, second at the 2011 Junior World Championships. Someone to watch here today, as it's now the turn of the Kazakh to come out and improve to 129 for his 3rd and final.
This will be a 7 kilo increase on his original best before this competition. And he's got it, 7 kilos up on his best. I think he's going to be one happy man halfway through the competition. Ali Chonte lifting in front of a home crowd.
Yes, Coach Alexei Nee here is going to be absolutely thrilled with that big hug from the man who's coached a number of Olympic and world champions now, and he certainly put this man right in the game going forward to the clean and jerk.
It's great to see spectators of all ages getting behind these athletes. Currently puts him in the lead at the moment.
Yes, indeed. We still have the likes of Li Fabin of China, and indeed his compatriot Long still to enter, and Thak, of course, the junior world record holder. That junior world record stands at 134. Well, striding onto the stage for the first time is indeed Thak Kim Tuan of Vietnam. 130 kilos. Different body shape to some of the others. My goodness, has he improved over the last couple of years. 134 kilos in September to extend his junior world record.
Well, as you said, completely different stature, very, very long levers, much shorter back. Not the ideal build for this sport, but technically very efficient, and that 130 puts him right up into gold medal position. 4 kilos below his best, 4 kilos below the junior world record, as you said. Great extension. Very, very strong young man.
So out comes the first of the Chinese, Long. Beijing Olympic champion back in 2008. He's had some great battles with Om since then. And indeed, Wu of China is a compatriot. He's won the world title as well.
Looked to be a missed time through the middle. Personal best of 1:32, which he set back in the Olympic Games back in Beijing in 2008. This is 1:30, only 2 kilos below that. Let's see what happened. Nicely on flat feet, just left that bar slightly out in front. Would have liked a bit more extension. Again, another lifter that we see with very, very close grip. Maybe would benefit from moving those hands a fraction wider.
Well, coming out for China is Li. Wu didn't get the nod, funnily enough, who actually came third in the Asian Championships 2 months ago. Sent out some mixed signals when Wu was there instead of these two, but I guess these two were just getting ready for this, peaking in time. The Chinese have so many good lifters, especially in the lighter categories. So 1:30 on the bar.
Well, very, very wide with the feet. It's wider than we would normally see. That's allowing him to sit in that bit deeper. You can see how lean he is. He's absolutely ripped. Obviously lost a few kilos to make weight for this, but 1:30 did not seem to bother him in the slightest. That's 2 kilos above his personal best.
Not a spare ounce on this man, and as you said, his bottom there getting very close to the platform. Of course, he can't touch, but he gets very deep indeed.
That's not a great camera shot.
So coming out again to see if he can better what he just failed. 1:30 again for Long. And there is a little bit of pressure here on him now. World champion in 2009, he snatched at 1:30 to come second in snatch that year. His clean and jerk got him out of trouble then, and does 1:30 now. Much better.
Much, much better. I do question why his hands are so close. That's an awfully long way overhead. You compare that to Om, who had maybe barely 2 or 3 inches between the bar and his head. The closer your hands are, the further the bar has to go. There, he's got a good, 8-10 inches overhead?
Yeah, I can only assume perhaps it's a grip. Maybe he just doesn't feel comfortable. The wider you go, the harder it is, of course, to get that hook grip. So from Vietnam, jogging up the stairs for his third and final, Tran Le Quoc, 130 kilograms. Missed that second at 128. And obviously he and his coaches felt it was just a minor technicality and nothing to do with strength. So he's gone heavier. This is a whole lot better than he did at the Asian Championships 2 months ago. 124 was his best there.
Well, he knew the importance of that lift. That would have kept him in with a chance of a medal on the snatch. Unfortunately, he's down now with just 125.
Yeah, that's perhaps the price you pay for that gamble, isn't it? Just to keep you in. But I mean, he's here for medals. He's come so close to medals in the past and missed out that I guess he feels he has to go for it. Remember, last year's World Championships, he came 4th. The recent Asian World Championships, again, 4th. London Olympics, 4th. He's missed out on that podium a number of times. Well, he still has the clean and jerk to go. You never know what will happen. Now Long, the Beijing Olympic champion, goes to 133.
That means that Thacker's taking at least 134, maybe more. Second attempts before thirds.
So remember, of course, Om, of the People's Republic of Korea, 128, his best.
God, right on his toes, did well to save that. He's fired himself up into gold medal position at the moment. Question is, can the others take that gold away from him? Either way, he's guaranteed to finish on the podium after the snatch.
Yes, unlike the Olympics, there are golds for the snatch and the clean and jerk. You see him rolling onto his toes there. That was touch and go, wasn't it?
That was good core, good functional stability to save that. You can see he had to drop his chest. These are not movements that you plan for. You just respond automatically to where that bar is overhead.
Right, coming out then. This man has the junior world record, and that is 134 kilograms, so he's going to equal that now if he achieves this second lift, and it still leaves him one to go.
Well, he's got it. That was comfortable, did not wait at the bottom, stood straight out, and that's great to see, because if that bar is slightly in front, slightly to the side, it gives him the opportunity to steady himself. He needs every kilo that he can get on the snatch. He's going to be slightly weaker on the clean and jerk, but he's put himself back in gold medal position. Yes, and he's equaled that junior world record. How far can he push it? That's the question. That was set just, well, less than 8 weeks ago at the Asian Championships. Lee Fabin now going for 134 also. And his body weight 55.5, Thak on 55.75, so on body weight the Chinese lifter here will go into the lead. He's the lighter man. Glance at the clock, he knows how long he has. Oh, goodness me. Wow, that's a recovery. Bar
if he gets
is
it.
Not allowed to touch the head. I think if we could see that from the side, you'll probably see that the bar was slightly behind the head. But can you see the difference? There's no room there between his head and the bar compared to his teammate who had several inches. That is an efficient way of lifting. Yeah, let's look at that from front on. It looked like it was almost touching his head, but actually it's just his hair poking up in front, and an optical illusion. Great lift, really great lift. Very, very gutsy. You can be able to see overhead now, that bar slightly behind his head. There wasn't much more there. That was a lifter on his limit. Great pressure on the shoulder and elbow joints, but he's put himself up into gold medal position with one lift left to go. It's going to be a new junior world record attempt here. Yes, indeed. 135 kilograms for Thak Kim Tuan of Vietnam to extend his own junior world record from 134 up to 135 kilograms, and of course put him in the lead here at the World Championships. This will probably be his last attempt at increasing that junior world record. Next year he'll be too old. There'll only be one man with a reply to this if he gets it. And that's a beautiful lift. My goodness me. Forget the junior world record. If only he had another lift, he could be going on for the senior world record, which stands at 138 in Mutlu. I think he could have given it a good crack. He's a junior, under 20. This is his last year as a junior. How much further can he go in the next few years? Surely Halil Mutlu is not going to hold on to that world senior record for much longer. My goodness, not the way this young man is lifting. That is just terrific. So, a final reply then from Lee Fabin of China, and he's coming out for 135, so just 1 kilogram more than his second lift. But let's just remind you, he is 25 grams lighter than Thak that we just saw, so
with this lift. Despite him drawing, he will take the gold in the snatch.
This for China is all about gold medals. They're not risking anything. They're not going to take another 1 or 2 kilos more, just enough to get the gold.
Indeed, and this would extend their run of gold snatches in this weight category to 10 in a row.
And he's got it. Can he stand? That is... Oh, you can just see there, shaking of the arms. And Vietnam have just smashed that record that China have held.
Yes, indeed, yeah. Couldn't quite hang on to it. And, well, 2001 was the last time a non-Chinese lifter won the snatch in this weight category. That was Mutlu, of course. Let's have a look again.
I almost don't want to see this now. You can see the effort off the floor. The speed off the floor is irrelevant, but look now at the pressure as he tries to stand up. Much, much safer to let go before those elbows snap. A sensible decision to let it go. Let's hope he has not done himself any damage going into the clean and jerk.
And he was really hanging on here, but you can see his elbows just starting to stretch backwards, overextend, hyperextend if you like. So with a junior world record, 3 out of 3, Thach of Vietnam takes the lead. Fabin of China on 134, just behind Long, the Olympic champion of 08, on 133, 2 kilos back from the race. But perhaps importantly, Om of the People's Republic of Korea is 7 kilos back, but that's catchable for him.